Hey everybody!
Hey guys!
Welcome back
to Life Between the Magic.
So we have a trip announcement. Yes, that's right. We're going back to Walt Disney World again.
At last.
Yeah, we are what?
19 days as of day of recording.
As of recording right now, we are 19 days away from our next trip, and it will be our first Run Disney event. What are we doing? Why don't you tell them?
We are running the Wine and Dine 10K on November 2nd.
Wine and Dine 10K. We, Amanda and I, if you know, we've run several half marathons in our life, but we've decided to kind of scale back a little bit and just 6 miles, 6.2 miles is
good, sweet spot.
Yeah, a lot better than 13.1.
Yes.
Yeah, this is our first Run Disney event, so we're looking forward to all that it entails, especially around food and wine. But we hear that you have to get up really early for a Run Disney event, like 3 o'clock or something like that. I think the race starts at
5:30.
5:30.
I think.
Yeah, the race.
5 or 5:30.
We don't, anyway, we'll figure out when we get there. But the race starts at 5:30. So we thought we would just give you some things that we're planning on. This is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday trip. And we thought we would just kind of tell you some of the things we're looking forward to and the things we're looking forward to doing while on this trip.
Yeah, some things you can be looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, we'll be vlogging along. I hope you've enjoyed our June trip vlog. And we just finished that up. Matter of fact, we actually, first time vlogging, I don't know, mess up, I guess you would say. We actually had another date that we had early morning magic at the Magic Kingdom, but I lost that footage, and I don't know what happened or whatever, but we really enjoyed it, but so sad to lose it because we actually, kind of recorded a lot of things.
Yeah, we did a lot of things that day.
I think we rode Mine Train like 5 or 6 times that morning, and we did quite a bit for an hour and 30 minutes, and they even let us into the park late. But anyway,
we digress.
Yeah, moving on. So you won't be seeing that. So actually our June trip vlogs have ended, but we're getting ready to take this trip. So we'll start off with telling you a little bit about what we're going to do, what we're looking forward to on this trip in November.
So for this trip, we are staying in a new resort to us. We are staying at Art of Animation, and we're really looking forward to that. We've been over there a few times, and we've seen all of the, greater than life things that are out there that go along with all the Disney movies. But we're looking forward to staying there for the first time.
Yeah, we're actually staying in a Little Mermaid room, which, from what we understand, is kind of towards the back of the resort. We are renting a vehicle, so that really won't hinder us much, even though it's kind of further away from transportation. But we're looking forward to that. We've never stayed at Art of Animation, as Amanda said, and so we're looking forward to that. We're also looking forward to seeing the new Skyliner stuff, right?
Yeah.
If you didn't know, the Skyliner kind of had a snafu the other night, but it's right there at, I believe that's called Hourglass Lake, in between there and Pop Century. But yeah, we're staying at Art of Animation. Another thing we want to talk about, which is really why we like going to Disney World, is the food. We always look forward to the different kinds of food that we're going to be able to eat and taste and test and repeat, if you will, when we go back to Disney. But this time of the year is really one of our favorite times of the year because why?
Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah, it has the Food and Wine Festival, and we really, really like it. We right now as we're recording this, a year ago today, we were at Disney, and we were testing out some of the things that Food and Wine had to offer, and we're looking forward to doing some of those same things this year, but there looks like some really, really good stuff. Our plan is when we get there on Friday, is to go straight to, after we go to the expo to get our stuff settled in for the race, is to go to Food and Wine.
Yes. And
that's going to be our dinner, our pre-race dinner that night. Is there anything you can remember that we've seen that we want to try?
There have been so many things that we've seen. I guess we've gone to Food and Wine the last 2 years, And last year, I know for something looking forward to this, it's that little, that slider burger.
Yeah.
And I think they changed where it is, but I'm looking forward to having that again.
Yeah.
And that loaded mac and cheese looks good. That's on everyone's top 5.
Loaded mac and cheese?
Yes.
Okay.
There's several different things. You want to try that frothy ramen.
Oh yeah.
From China.
It's a cold ramen, and I just want to try it because it looks different. Yeah, interesting. I definitely want to try that. And I believe there's some things, I mean, we just like, food and wine.
There's endless options.
Yeah, and the Flavors from Fire booth usually has, I think it has the corned beef with the chips and the cheese and all that.
Oh,
Ooh,
the out. It's like a cheese, I don't even know what they call that, but it's...
Well, it's like, if you've ever seen these videos, they take this half wheel of cheese and they heat it up, and then and then they just like scrape it off over like...
And it comes with a bread and then some potatoes and pickles, and so it's like this melted cheese over all of these things. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think that's new this year.
It is, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It looks good. One of the things we tried last year, I don't know if they have again, were the hummus fries, and they were really good. We enjoyed that kind of stuff. We like trying new things, and then stuff that you don't get all the time. But what about snails? Escargot?
I won't be eating snails. You can eat some snails.
Huh, escargot. I know that's always at the France booth, but Fleur de Lis, I think, is the name of that that booth. But anyway, we're definitely looking forward to Food and Wine, and maybe we'll get a chance to go back over there. But Friday night will definitely be what we focus on while we're there. We don't have any dinner reservations or anything. It's going to all be Food and Wine, so we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Another highlight that we're looking forward to is the fireworks after dessert party. I messed all that up. Dessert after fireworks party at Magic Kingdom for Happily Ever After.
Yeah, I think it's actually called the After Fireworks Dessert Party.
There you go.
And we love Happily Ever After. Yes. Amanda really loves Happily Ever After, and Amanda would like to really be on the front row every time Happily Ever After happens. But if you know anything about that, you've got to do that at least an hour and a half prior.
Yeah, we've done it once, and I sat there for an hour to an hour and a half before.
Yeah, she staked out her place, but usually we're more down Main Street, kind of just enjoying it from there, and it's a good view from there. But the After Fireworks Dessert Party, you get to go, it's the Plaza Garden viewing, so it's right out in front of the Plaza restaurant. There's this kind of hub area there that's kind of roped off, or fenced off, if you will, and it has that fake AstroTurf grass on it, and so that's reserved for those who had just had the dessert from the dessert party, and also for the After Fireworks Dessert Party. So we'll check in there, and then as soon as the fireworks are over, they'll escort us over to
Tomorrowland
Terrace. Yeah. And then there's desserts there. So desserts, and also like little hors d'oeuvre type things.
Cheese and crackers and things like that.
Just like spinach artichoke dip and things like that. So I thought, when I reserved this, I thought, man, I think it would be really cool to do that afterwards, so you didn't have to rush there to try to get your desserts and then be at the fireworks viewing. But if you could just be at the fireworks viewing and then go enjoy your dessert. That's on Sunday night, so it's right after we've already had Be Our Guest dinner.
No, yeah, Saturday night after the race.
That's Saturday night.
Saturday night,
That's Saturday night after the race, so that's gonna be a long day.
Yeah.
But hey, anyway. So we're gonna do that. We're really looking forward to that specialized viewing area, so we'll have a good time, a good space to look at it and watch Happily Ever After, and also some good desserts.
Yes, looking forward to that.
So if you don't know about the After Fireworks dessert party, or any dessert party, they're extra ticketed kind of things. You have to, it's like a dinner reservation, like a dining reservation. You go and you see if there's availability for that time, which whenever Happily Ever After is, and you go and you see if there's availability there, you sign up, and you actually go ahead and pay for that in advance, and then it's on your My Disney Experience app as a dining reservation. So after the race on Saturday, which, like we said, starts really early around 5:30. I'm expecting for us to be finished with the race no later than 7. But we'll probably head back to our resort and kind of get cleaned up a little bit. I tend to sweat a lot. And then head to the Magic Kingdom. And where are we going to eat that morning?
The Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
What a great way to top off your race with some yummy food from the Crystal Palace breakfast.
Pooh's Puff French Toast might be a good one. That breakfast lasagna.
Oh, shoot. It is rich. If you ever have it or get a chance to, just get a little bit out. It's super good.
It's like pancakes.
It's anything for breakfast all in one thing.
I mean, I think I had a little taste of it the last time, but Pooh's Puffed French Toast is very good. Plus it has an egg station there. You can make eggs any way you want it, omelets any way you want it, all that kind of stuff. So we're planning on being there and eating at the Crystal Palace. Plus we'll get to meet Pooh and all of his friends at the what's it, Friends Day there, or Friendship Day, something like that. We're looking forward to doing that that morning at the Crystal Palace. And then the next day, that's Saturday, on Sunday, we're spending a lot of time at the Magic Kingdom. Matter of fact, we probably won't go to Animal Kingdom at all, although we are going to go to Hollywood Studios because we definitely want to see Galaxy's Edge. We're not huge Star Wars fans. Well, we're not Star Wars fans at all, really, but definitely have a new land, and we want to go see Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge, so we're definitely going to do that. But while we're on the topic of food, we're going to be back at the Magic Kingdom on Sunday night, and we're going to try the new, it's still relatively new, the new dining dinner, the new dining option at Be Our Guest, which is now a 2-meal credit, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a prefix menu, and it's like $60 a person for that. But everybody gets an appetizer, everybody gets an entree, and everybody gets a dessert. And we're looking forward to trying that.
Every time, well, the one time we've eaten dinner at Be Our Guest, it was excellent.
Yeah.
That was our very first trip 3.5 years ago, so.
It was, and we've had lunch there a couple of times and breakfast once. But the experience at night, I think, is completely different. So we're looking forward to trying that again, and maybe even thinking about doing that on another future trip that's coming up. So, and then the next day, the day that we're leaving on Monday, we're going to go have breakfast at
Boma.
At Boma. We've heard a lot of good things about breakfast there. We've had dinner there,
and it was excellent.
Really enjoyed it.
That was a spring break trip.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it there. But we thought we would just kind of get up a little bit later that morning. Our flight doesn't leave till extremely late on Monday night. And we thought we'd just get up and go have breakfast at Boma and just enjoy that. And when I go to Disney, I have to have at least 2 or 3 buffets because buffets aren't something that I allow myself to eat at much anymore. But
good food.
Yeah, Disney buffets. So we're gonna eat at Boma.
Yeah.
And looking forward to that. We'll let you know how that goes as well. So you can't run or do a new Disney event without a what?
A new Disney shirt.
Amanda got her a new Disney shirt for the race, the 10K, and it says, "Run Disney, every mile is magic."
So yes, I'm looking forward
to out of breath.
Sporting my new Disney Run Disney tank top while we were there.
Yeah, and I don't have a new shirt because I couldn't find anything online, but I'm looking forward to maybe getting one at the Expo.
Expo always has fun stuff.
Yeah, it'll be quite a bit more expensive.
Yes.
But looking forward to getting one at the Expo. The Expo, all of that will be brand new to us. It'll probably be really busy.
Yes, we've done many expos, but never a Disney expo.
Yes, and from my understanding, the expos are over at Disney's ESPN Wild World Sports, and like I said, we will be having a car, so it'll be a little bit easier on us, hopefully, to get in and out over there. But anyway, just wanted to show you her shirt. So, that's our trip.
Yes, we're very excited.
19 days away from today, November the 1st through the 4th. Yes, and we're looking forward to it. And again, just be looking for those trip vlogs that will be coming out as soon as we get back and get going. And then we may have another trip announcement sometime soon.
And we may have someone else join us for that trip announcement.
Yes.
If you didn't notice, Lily is not going on this trip.
Yeah, this is not a Lily trip.
This is a mom and dad trip.
This is an us trip. Be looking for all of our vlogs that should be coming out. It's probably going to be a little bit of break in the action, but be looking for those that will be coming out when we get back from our trip. And continue to follow along as we live our life between the magic.